as Dash of Dave. He'll take some scraps and bits of this, turn them into something you can't miss. Junk journals, tapes, and crafts galore. He'll have you begging, show me more. Oh, Dash of Dave, oh, what a sight. Mixing colors, day and night.
Hi everyone, it's Dash of Dave here, and I am back for another crafty video. So today, it's Wednesday, and instead of making some flowers, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you a little haul that I've got. So not all from the same day. This was spread out over 2 days, and these came in really cheaply. I have been struggling with like money recently. Thank you though to those people who support me on my Ko-fi page, because you have enabled me to do a little bit of shopping so that I can, you know, we all need to shop a little to make help our minds feel, you know, good. So I have bought a few things, all come in really nice and cheaply. So thank you, because I couldn't have done it without you guys on Ko-fi, because, you know, it costs money to run this channel. So you guys definitely help lubricate that and make it much easier. Oh, this is just blown in through the window. I've got one of these little, these are supposed to be good luck. Maybe I should wish for some more money. So there you go. So just made a wish for some more money, so I probably shouldn't have told you that, so might not come true now. So let's go through what I got. So there's these. So this cost me £1.50, and I'm not going to get it all out, but they are little words with the letters. It was the letters I was more interested in, and it's a full thing. There's loads in there. Oh look, it's a fox. I love a fox. So fox, and what was that, jug and dog, oh, and then the blanks on the back, and then there's slug. Crab, sorry, I was thinking, what's that, frog, chicken. There's quite a few, but like I just thought, you know, I could use them in some way. I can make them look old, and it was the tiles that I liked. So I kind of ummed and ahed about it. I wasn't sure, but you know, I went with it in the end. It was only £1.50, so not bad at all. So that's that. That's match and something, match and spell. That was, and made in Britain. There you go. Who knew? So there we go. So I just, you know, like I say, they're quite modern looking for me, but I'm sure I can age them up. Now, the reason why I opened it from the bottom is because that's how somebody else had obviously opened it, and whoever stuck it down, it was like, yeah, nobody's getting into there. So, so that was that. There's this. So this was, it didn't cost me £2. This had come from, I think this has come from, yes, from JYSK or Jisk. It's a bit, I think it's another Swedish company similar to IKEA, but on a smaller scale. I don't know whether it says, yeah, Stockholm. So yeah, so they must be Swedish. So I bought these because I really just liked the way that these work. So these are taper candles, and they feel kind of waxy, but they have a oh, there's no batteries in it, so I can't show you, but I did put some batteries in before, and they kind of so you press it down to turn it on, and it's a flicker flame, and I thought, if I make another, you know, maybe a Christmassy journal, but maybe a Halloweeny journal, they would look good on that. I don't think either of them have got batteries in, or did I put batteries in one of them? No, they didn't. I might hold that thought. So I've just been downstairs and got some batteries, so I'll show you how it works now. So you just push it down, and it's got one of those flickering flames. I know you can see the flickering flame. It's a flame, it's spooky. Ooh. Anyway, shut up, Dave. Yeah, so it's got a nice flickering flame, and I thought it would look good. I also thought I could maybe suspend them so that it looked like the floating candles in Harry Potter. So anyway, that's why I bought those. So very strange, random thing to buy, I know, but I liked the way they worked, so I bought them. That's the instructions. I doubt if I'll ever read them. I've never read a set of instructions in my life. So, moving on. A little book. This cost me £1, and this was M. Robert Shaw. M. Robert Shaw. And this is just a little thing of birds, and it's just nice little thing with nice little sketches in it. It was just nice. It was a nice book. And you know, I've got a thing for old books. I'm not going to be cutting this up. This is too lovely to cut up, so it's going to be one of those things to keep. So there are some colour pages and there are some black and white ones, but yeah, I just really liked it. So it's let's just see what it's actually called, because I'll take that off. So the Observer's Book of British Birds. It's a nice little book. I don't know when it's from. Don't know whether it's got a date in it. We'll have a look. We will see if it does. If it doesn't, then we won't. No, it does not have a date. Although I could do a reverse image search and it would probably tell me. Somebody would be able to tell me what age it is. Don't know whether it might be at the back. No, it doesn't appear to. So no obvious date. Yeah, no obvious date in there. But yeah, nice little old book. Liked it. So bought it. Then we have this one. So this is one of the ones from a different day. So the candles, this book, and a couple of the other things that are coming up there from a different day. So yeah, so there's this. It's 100 flowers and how they got their names, which I just thought was interesting. It wasn't so much about the actual using of the pages. It was more about the information contained with it. So that if I did a journal, like a floral journal, for instance, I can use it and know how it got its name. I think it also tells you a little bit about like what they were used for and that sort of thing. So it might be good for, for making paper flowers, what suits what and that sort of thing. But anyway, just liked it. Nice little book. Cost me 50p. So that's not bad, is it? So yeah, nice little book, like I say. Another one from that same separate day. So that was this book and the candles. So we'll call it Candle Day. So this is another one from the Candle Day, and this was £1.99. It says it's £1.99, and it's the thing that literally was the thing that drew me to it was the writing in the front of the book. So a strange reason to buy a book, I realise, but that's what drew me to it. I looked at it, I thought, oh, look at that, like 1914, 18. So, and then inside there are just nice pictures, so I just liked these, and they're all like loose, so you could in theory take them out. You can tell that's been in there a while because that image has protected that page from the colorizing, except for around the edge. So sorry if you can hear motorcycles and things like that. It's outside, so obviously it's not inside. So yeah, like I say, there's lots of these little prints, and it's just like a really strange random like collection of things inside a book. So there's poetry and there's music, and like I say, there's these pictures and things, and I just liked it. I kind of wasn't expecting it to be as interesting as it is, because I only liked it because I saw the writing just on the inside. So but yeah, just a nice collection of things. So it's I think it's in Welsh. yeah, I even think that the writing inside is Welsh. So I don't speak Welsh, so I can't translate it for you. So yeah. Anyway, it was nice. So that's another little book. Then this also came from Candle Day. These were, it says £1 each, but I ended up getting them 3 for £1 because apparently that's what it had meant. So it was 3 packs of typing paper for £1. So this one hasn't been opened. In fact, none of them have. They're all sealed. Now they're not. I mean, they're obviously old because nobody uses typing paper, but they're not terribly old because they've all got barcodes on, so they must have been from the 80s rather than earlier than that. But I like typing paper because it's got a nice lightweight feel to it. It's kind of crinkly, crispy as well. I like the picture on the front of there as well. So, but yeah, so 3 for £1, bargain. Then we have this book. So this didn't come from Candle Day. This came from the same day as this. So Letters Day, and this is British birds. Now, although lots of them are photographs, each one has an illustration. I'm not keen on the photographs, but I do like illustrations, so I'll probably cut all of the illustrations out. And it's not an old book, so books that aren't old I don't mind, you know, cutting up. It's the old books that I don't like cutting up. But like, yeah, there's some illustrations and then there's some pictures and things. So yeah, so that was that. So again, that was £1 as well. Then I bought some soft pastels. So these came from Letters Day. And so this is just a pack of soft pastels. Now this is perfect because you know I make the paper flowers, so soft pastels are a perfect way to colorize your crepe paper, because obviously if you get crepe paper wet it can go soggy and not very nice. And I've been researching it. Apparently it's the way to color your things, your petals. So you just kind of, I won't do this properly, but like you just kind of colour the edges with the pastels and rub it in, and then it gives it like a nice soft hint, which is basically what you want for your flowers. So you don't want them to be all like strong pigmented colours. So yeah, so these are pastels. Again, I was like just looking for some pastels, and I'd seen them online, I'd seen them in Amazon, and they were like £7, and I thought £7 for, was actually £7 for 12 colours, and I was, no, I don't really want to pay that. So anyway, saw this a couple of days later in a charity shop, £2.99 for 36 colours. You know, I don't really like the feel of them, so I'm only going to use them for colouring flowers. So that's that. So, and then there's this book. So this came from Letters Day. This is beautiful. So I kind of picked it up because I was drawn to the cover. Okay, and I don't normally do transport, but I just liked the cover. I just thought, oh, that's an interesting cover. I picked it up. It was 30 shillings when it was bought, so it's quite an expensive book. You know, I don't know the conversion price of that now, but I think 30 shillings was fairly expensive for a book at the time. And it's Cars of the World, but it is gorgeous. So I'm going to flip from the back because it's easier to flip from the back. So some of these pictures are okay. It's all of these cars. These just, so I was thinking, I've got lots of little people, not like, I don't mean like a leprechaun. Sorry for that. I mean, like, you know, I can't even think what I'm talking about. Small people. These. So this was something I made. So these got lots of these things that stick on things, and I thought they would go nicely with the. But then, since then, I've been like, I can't cut this up. This is gorgeous. So it's just full of beautiful illustrations of all these lovely, lovely cars from, you know, various places throughout the world and from various eras. And it, like, I was just so blown away by it. I just thought, as soon as I looked at it, I was instantly, yep, that's coming home with me. So that was cost me £1.50. And like I say, it's really, really beautiful, like, images inside. Again, not sure of its age. 1963. So it's older than me. That's all I'll say. So yes, that was lovely. And then finally, there was this. So many sweet flowers. A 17th century florogrim. I don't know how you say that. So apologies if I butchered that, but I just loved the illustrations in here. So this is the kind of thing that we're expecting in here. So these are beautiful. So they're like Victorian plates, and I just thought, won't they look spectacular? Also a bit of inspiration for when I do digital art. But I just love these. Again, it was another book, picked up, thought, oh, I'm probably not going to like this because it's fairly new. It's not an old book by any means. But I just loved it. And I thought it would be great for my inspiration for when I'm doing my crepe paper flowers. So that's an interesting one, isn't it? So yeah, so there we go. So that is my little haul. And I was really chuffed with that. So that's nice. I get another, you know, some of them are a little bit pricey. Some of the charity shops want more for them for the money, but you know, they're still not expensive, are they? I don't know how much this book would have been. Oh, £16.99, so £16.99. So that's a considerable saving, isn't it? So it was, you know, £17, and I saved £15 on the price of it. So, but yeah, like, nice little book. So, which was your favourite? What is your favourite thing that I purchased? I've got a couple of favourites. I'll be very honest with you. So my favourites are these two. These two books are my absolute favourites. In fact, I think they're a couple of my favourites from my whole collection of books, and I have a lot of books now. A lot of books that I'm kind of saving from the world so that nobody else cuts them up. So yeah, so I really liked that little haul. Hope you did too. Tell me what your favourite thing was. If anybody wants to know what any of these books are, if they want the ISBN or the title or whatever, then just drop that in the comments and I will see if I can help you. Just tell me which book it is that you want to know, and I will do my level best to help you. So there we go. So thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed that. We all like a little haul, don't we? I love watching what other people get. So hopefully you've enjoyed this. So anyway, thanks very much for watching. My name is Dash of Dave, and I love you all without exception until you give me a reason not to. So don't give me a reason not to. And I'll see you in the next video. So take care, folks. Lots of love from me. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Lots of hugs. And I'll see you in a charity shop near you soon. Okay, take care. Bye. Bye.